Hi everybody, in this movie we're going to figure out how to convert mass into moles and how to turn moles into mass. So the first question we have is, what is the mass of 3.2 moles of oxygen atoms? So the first thing you do is you write down, what do we know? We know we have 3.2 moles of oxygen atoms. What conversion factors can we use? Well, we know the molar mass of oxygen. You just have to go to your periodic table. So oxygen is over here, and you're looking for the number down here, which is 16 grams per mole. You know that the molar mass of oxygen is 16 grams per mole, or you can write it as, so 16 grams in 1 mole, or you can write it as 1 mole is the same thing as 16 grams. Which one are you going to use to convert moles into grams? Well, if we multiplied this by 1 mole times 16 grams, that wouldn't work because our unit would be moles squared over grams, and that's not what we want. So let's take the other one and multiply it by 16 grams in 1 mole. By doing that, you can see that the moles will cancel and our answer will be in grams. So 3.2 moles times 16 is 51 grams. And we want to have 2 sig figs because this number here has 2 sig figs. Our numbers from the periodic table do not limit the sig figs. So our answer here with 2 sig figs would be correct. Okay, notice how I show how the moles cancel. I'm left with grams, so I've got a unit there. So it's really important that you're neat and tidy. Start with the known and multiply it by the conversion factor. Here's your conversion factor here. Okay, next question. How many moles of water are in 1.8 grams of water? So the first thing you have to do is write down, what do we know? We know we have 1.8 grams of water. That's what we know. What conversion factor do we use? If you look up on the periodic table, and you have to look up oxygen and hydrogen, and you're looking for these numbers here, down here. Those are the molar masses of the elements. And let's go back to the question. So oxygen is 16. So molar mass of water, molar mass of H2O. And oxygen is 16 and hydrogen is 1. But remember, we have 2 hydrogens. So it's going to be 2 times 1 gram per mole plus 1 times 16 grams per mole. So the molar mass of oxygen is going to be 18 grams per mole. So what conversion factor are we going to use? And we have 2. We have 18 grams over 1 mole, or we have 1 mole over 18 grams. And it looks here that we want to figure out moles. So we want our answer in moles. We're given grams. So am I going to multiply by 1 mole over 18 grams or 18 grams over 1 mole? If I multiplied by 18 grams over 1 mole, my unit would be grams squared over mole, and that's not what we want. We want to pick the conversion factor so that when we multiply it, the grams cancel. So this grams will cancel with that gram. And if you take 1.8 and divide it by 18, you will get 0.10 moles. We have to have 2 sig figs because this number here has 2 sig figs. So our answer has to have 2 sig figs. Remember, the numbers from the periodic table do not affect our sig figs. So see how I've shown how my grams cancel, my unit is in moles. And now you're done.